In our continuing series examining the hard rock metal landscape today, we sit down and speak with Jurek Owsiak, founder of the Polish Woodstock Festival, one of Europe's largest music festivals. We discuss the history of the festival, as well as the opportunities that exist for hard rock bands in Poland to perform, and much, much more. Stay tuned. This episode of the MUBUTV Insider video series is brought to you by the Music Business Registry. The Music Business Registry is the leading music industry publisher of the most up-to-date contact information for major and independent record label A&R, music publishers, artist managers, music attorneys, music supervisors, and much, much more. The Music Business Registry is the trusted industry standard and source serving the music business community for over 30 years with the most accurate and up-to-date contact information available. Their titles include the A&R Registry, the Film and Television Music Guide, the Music Publisher Registry, and the Music Attorney Registry. All of their publications are available in PDF, CSV, or online subscription. Visit musicregistry.com and use coupon code MUBUTV10 at checkout. That's musicregistry.com, coupon code MUBUTV10. When you're ready to put your music to work, musicregistry.com. Hi, and we're back at the second annual Global Rock Music Festival here at the Roosevelt in Hollywood, California. And we managed to catch up with Jurek Owsiak, who is the founder of the Great Orchestra of Christmas Charity and the Woodstock Festival in Poland, which is the biggest open-air music festival event in Europe. And he's also a featured panelist here at the Global Rock Summit. Welcome, Jurek. Thank you so much for joining us here on MUBUTV.
Siema, witam serdecznie. Cześć.
How has the summit been for you so far? How's everything been going?
Dotychczas jak wszystko przebiega? Co myślisz o panelu?
Lecieliśmy taki kawał drogi, żeby nie było słońca. Gdzie jest słońce? Pytam się, gdzie jest słońce? Czekamy na to słońce.
So we've done this long trip and we've spent so many hours in plane and we're not getting any sun right now. I'm asking, where is the sun?
Ale teraz poważnie ci powiem, jesteśmy tutaj drugi raz. Byliśmy tutaj 2 lata temu pierwszy raz i to ma ogromny sens, bo dzięki temu, że byliśmy 2 lata temu, mówi się o tym festiwalu. Mówimy o tym w Ameryce. To jest niezwykle ważny przekaz, żeby ludzie z całego świata wymieniali swoje uwagi, ale także usłyszeli o festiwalu, który nie ma biletów, jest wielki i ma niesamowity pomysł na swoją realizację.
But now, seriously, we're very happy that we can be here. We've been here 2 years ago. Now it's our second time. And we feel that something very important is happening here for the simple fact that we're talking about the festival, European festival, that people wouldn't necessarily know about if it wasn't for SAT inviting us here and letting us speak about it. And also in terms of experiencing, of listening to the new artists, fresh music, fresh ideas, it's having a very big value for us.
That's great. So Jurek, you're based in Warsaw, Poland. Tell us a little bit about Poland's market for international music artists today. It seems to be a very healthy music scene.
Mieszkasz w Warszawie, w Polsce. Powiedz nam trochę o tym, jak wygląda rynek muzyczny w twoim kraju. Wydaje się z naszej perspektywy, że jest to taka bardzo zdrowa scena muzyczna, bardzo zdrowy rynek.
U nas w kraju jest bardzo dużo festiwali. Kiedy Polska uzyskała niepodległość, mogliśmy także sięgnąć po artystów ze świata. Kiedyś oni byli niedostępni. Rolling Stonesi zagrali u nas w sali kongresowej. To było wiele, wiele lat temu. Dla garstki ludzi. Dzisiaj są wielkie festiwale z wielkimi gwiazdami. To się niezwykle rozwija. Gra Pearl Jam, czy Red Hoci, czy Prince. To jest dla nas już normalność i z tego się bardzo cieszymy, bo festiwal jest tym życiem dla młodych ludzi niezwykle ważnym, tak jak w Ameryce, jak w Anglii, jak w każdym zakątku świata. Stało się bardzo normalnie.
For sure, things are changing. And 25 years ago, the political system in Poland changed. Before that, our market was very closed. When the Rolling Stones came to Poland, it was in the 60s or 70s, something like that. 60s. Anyway, 60s. Many, many years ago, it was like a real event because it was something that people could not reach for. It was amazing, special, and then think like that wouldn't happen for another 20 years to come. Right now, this changed. There's plenty of festivals taking place in Poland. The offer is very wide, and people can choose from seeing any artist that they can see anywhere else in the world. And I'm very happy about it. It's great that we can see Prince, Red Hot Chili Peppers, or other mainstream bands, and it's becoming normal for young people. So when I think about my grandchildren, it is normal for them that they can just go ahead, buy tickets, and see the bands that the American folks can see. It wasn't like that when I was young.
Wow. I can imagine. Jurek, so you're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Polish Woodstock Festival. It was initially designed as a thank you to the volunteers who supported your Great Orchestra of Christmas Charity. Can you tell us a little bit about what the Great Orchestra of Charity Christmas is? And did you ever imagine that the festival would grow to become the largest outdoor festival in all of Europe?
Będziecie niedługo celebrować kolejną rocznicę Woodstocku, natomiast na początku on był taką był zaprojektowany jako forma podziękowania dla ludzi, którzy są zaangażowani w akcję charytatywną, którą prowadzisz w Polsce. Powiedz, czy kiedy ten festiwal powstawał, miałeś w ogóle taki pomysł, przeszło ci przez myśl, że będzie to faktycznie największy festiwal w Europie? No i gdybyś w kilku słowach mógł powiedzieć też o twojej pracy charytatywnej.
Jestem szefem Fundacji Wielka Orkiestra Świątecznej Pomocy, która powstała przypadkowo 23 lata temu. Mając program telewizyjny, ogłosiłem zbiórkę pieniędzy, żeby zebrać i kupić sprzęt do jednego ze szpitali w Polsce. Dzisiaj, po 23 latach, kupiliśmy sprzęt za prawie $180 milionów, a zbieramy tylko raz w roku pieniądze. Staliśmy się niezwykle wielką, szanowaną instytucją, która robi masę świetnej roboty.
I am the head of the charity foundation in Poland. The foundation is the Great Orchestra of Christmas Charity. And this foundation has existed for 23 years now. And actually it came to be accidentally. I was just sitting and watching television, and I saw doctors from one of Polish hospitals who were saying that they've got these great stuff in terms of people and great potential, but they don't have money to equip their hospital and to perform surgeries on children's hearts. And at that time, I was running a radio show and I had a television show as well. And I just addressed my audiences and asked them to send money, whatever they've got, to fund this one specific device, which was heart and lung machine. And then it just grew up because people got involved, and it's been going on like this for 23 years. So right now, we are at the point in which we've spent over 180,000 million of US dollars for medical equipment, and it's really huge charity. And then Woodstock, yes, it was originally designed as a way of saying thank you to all these people who are getting involved in this charity. And I can say, no, I would never think that it was going to become so huge.
Czyli zawsze mówię, realizujcie swoje marzenia. To był pomysł na jeden raz, zbiórka pieniędzy. To był pomysł na jeden festiwal. To ludzie jakby nakręcają ciebie. Jeżeli to ci sprawia przyjemność, to robisz to. Dzisiaj robimy najpiękniejszy festiwal świata. Nie mówimy najlepszy. Mówimy najpiękniejszy, bo ma swojego ducha, niezwykłego ducha. Konsekwentnie to robimy i zbieramy rewelacyjne owoce. Ludzie nas lubią, cenią, świetnie się bawią, a fundacja także robi super robotę, kupując bardzo nowoczesny sprzęt.
And that's why I am always saying, go for your dreams, go after your dreams. The idea of this fund drive was the idea for one time, and it's been going on for 23 years. Then the idea of doing a festival was just, I want to do something that I can feel, something that that is my dream, because I've been always very inspired by the music. Then there was the American Woodstock, which was certainly the inspiration for this whole thing. And it grew up because when you do something that you love, there is this kind of interaction with people where they start giving back to you. And then it's just growing, and it brings you all this reward and satisfaction.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's an amazing story. Jurek, are the majority of artists who perform at the Polish Woodstock Festival primarily from Poland, or are they all over Europe?
Jeżeli chodzi o artystów występujących na przystanku Woodstock, czy oni są przede wszystkim z Polski, czy są to artyści z całej Europy?
Na początku byli artyści tylko z Polski. Nasz budżet dzisiaj, pierwszy festiwal to było około $100,000. Dzisiaj nasz budżet jest niewiele większy, $3 miliony. I dzisiaj występuje około 30 artystów ze świata. Dużo także z Ameryki. Gwiazdą w tym roku będzie Black Label Society. I na to musi nam starczyć pieniędzy, które mamy. Na artystów przeznaczamy około $1 miliona. To nie są duże pieniądze. Liczymy na zrozumienie. Liczymy na to, że management mówi, fajny festiwal. Naszym pieniądzem jest 700 000 ludzi. To jest nasza wartość. Gdzie chcemy przekonać kogoś, zagraj na tym festiwalu. Nie mów nam, jaka jest twoja stawka, bo my nie damy rady. Zagraj na tym pięknym festiwalu, a otrzymasz tą energię, którą stworzyliśmy.
Originally, mainly there were Polish bands performing. Also, when you keep in mind that our budget when we were starting was around $100,000, which is extremely low budget. Then it changed. Still, our budget today, we are not selling tickets. All production costs are covered by the sponsors, and our budget is not way bigger than this. Today, we are getting around $3 million, and still, we don't want to compromise when it comes to artist fees versus the quality that the audiences are getting. So we need to keep the edge, provide quality, and we want to do it. But then we need to stay within the budget. So while speaking with managements, for example, we are always trying to have this dialogue in which we're explaining all the other things that this festival is all about. Because this is not only about this, fair exchange. You're buying ticket, you're paying money, you're getting the product, which in this case is the artist, the specific lineup. And the fact is that there are so many festivals in Europe, and they are great festivals. They are having great premium lineups. But then also there is this level of homogenization in which these lineups are pretty much similar, and you're going from festival to festival and you're getting the same names. This one is about something else, about all the values and principles that are attached to this. And at the beginning, we weren't even posting the lineup, and we were still getting 3,100 people coming to the festival just for the spirit, for the atmosphere, and music. Of course, it was an important part, but it wasn't. It was coming with an open head to listen to the music, not necessarily listening up to mainstream songs that you can hear in the radio.
So you wanted to say something else? Did you want to add something to that?
Takie spotkania tutaj pomagają nam, abyśmy mogli rozmawiać face to face, jak ten festiwal wygląda. Tutaj właśnie rozmawiamy o tym, że często rozmowy z managementem poprzez maile, telefony, to jest po prostu jedne to jest w ogóle nikt nie odbiera, nikt nie rozmawia. I nagle trzeba spojrzeć komuś w twarz i powiedzieć, zobacz ten festiwal, przyjrzyj się, pochyl się na tym, przekaż to artystom. Twój zespół nawet o tym nie wie, bo ty zatrzymujesz, ty robisz granice, często przed tym całym biznesem. My płacimy tym zespołom, to my się bardzo targujemy, żeby ta stawka była dla nas osiągalna. I często zespoły zgadzają się, za co im bardzo dziękujemy. I SAD robi super robotę, że z Europy tyle ludzi sprowadza tutaj, aby o tym rozmawiać.
meetings like that are extremely helpful for the simple fact that this is the chance, this is the space where people can actually sit down together, look in the eyes, and have this real contact. Because when you're trying quite often, where you're trying to do stuff via emails and phones, it just doesn't work because you're not really getting the chance, especially when you're not mainstream and you're doing something slightly off. You're not getting the chance to really explain them what you're about. So I just want to say thank you to SAT for bringing all these people from all around the world, also from Europe to the US, and giving us the chance to telling people, give it a time, give it a chance, give it a shot, see what this is all about and give it a try. Because quite often we're under the impression that there's management and then there's this long empty space and then there's the artist at the very end. Mm-hmm. And it's not like you're really getting a chance to speak to each other. Quite often artists don't even know what's really going on the other end.
Yeah. My next question, what makes Poland a market unique for hard rock and metal as distinguished from other regions of Europe?
Co sprawia, że Polska jest takim specyficznym rynkiem, jeżeli chodzi o death metal, you said, and what was
metal and hard rock.
Okay, and hard rock versus pozostałe kraje w Europie.
Japończycy także grają bardzo mocnego, uwielbiają death metal. Brazylijczycy mają najbardziej hardkorowe kapele. Trudno mi powiedzieć, dlaczego tak jest, że polskie też kapele death metalowe, w ogóle hardkorowe, są znane na świecie. Nie umiem na to odpowiedzieć. To nie jest moja muza. Jakkolwiek na Woodstocku gramy taką muzykę i ludzie ją uwielbiają. Uwielbiają, kochają ten rodzaj muzyki. Złapała międzynarodowy język. Inna muza może się trudniej przebija, ale death metal złapał taki międzynarodowy swój byt. Dlaczego robią to Polacy tak dobrze? Nie umiem na to odpowiedzieć.
I really don't have an answer for that question. It would be very hard for me to give a specific reason why it goes this way. It is true that there's some Polish bands, some Polish death metal bands who are very good and who are making it out worldwide. But then there's also bands from Brazil and from Japan who play very strong hardcore music. I would say that it is not necessarily my kind of music. Still, we're featuring a lot of death metal and hardcore at the Woodstock, and I would say that it's a favorite genre of the audiences there, but I wouldn't be able to give one reason why it happens this way. Perhaps this is the kind of music that somehow found this international, universal language in which people just communicate.
Yeah, I agree. Well, opportunities exist today for new and up-and-coming bands, like in hard rock and metal, to perform and establish themselves in the Polish market.
Czy uważasz, że cały czas istnieją takie szanse dla death metalowych i hardkorowych kapel, żeby wejść na rynek i ustanowić takie swoje miejsce, swoją pozycję?
Absolutnie tak, ponieważ ten język w pewnym momencie od dłuższego czasu jest taki sam. Wydawałoby się, że już nie ma miejsca na te zespoły. No gramy tak samo, a cały czas pojawiają się u nas na rynku zespoły w tym samym stylu i znajdują swoje miejsce. Nowe pokolenia słuchają jakby tej samej muzy i chcą takiego samego języka. Ci uznani mają już swój stopień takiego bytu zapewniony, a ci nowi cały czas mają swoją publiczność. Ja to widzę ze sceny. Wychodzą diabły, a ci wszyscy, a mówię, ile tak można tego słuchać? Tak, chcą tej muzy słuchać, im się to szalenie podoba. Dla nich jest szansa. Gorzej mają muzycy typu Coldplay, ci to mają górę, pod górę. A metalowcy byli i będą grali.
Absolutely, yes. I think that maybe it gets back to what I said before, that this music has its very specific language, very specific aesthetics, which I don't think that they've been changing over the years. I think that there is certain level and certain certain language that these bands are using. And for some reason, younger generations want to discover new bands that play this kind of music. And for some reason, they are not expecting a big change. And I can see it from the stage during the concerts at the festivals, that there are the bands, well-established, older bands, and then there are young beginners, and they are just getting this great reception. People want to listen to them, and for some reason, they are not expecting a big change. So the answer is yes, definitely there's space for new, fresh, in a way, fresh death metal and hardcore bands in Polish market.
Some really valuable insights from Jurek about the Polish market, one of the most important territories for hard rock and metal today. So insiders, question of the day. From this video, what were the most unique and valuable takeaways from this interview with Jurek? Was it the unique factors that make Poland such an important territory for hard rock and metal? Or was it something else that impacted you during our discussion? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe to MUBUTV for more information on how to educate, empower, and engage your music career. You can also check out a summary of this episode and everything we talked about in the description below as well. And if you enjoyed this video, we'd really love it if you hit the like button and let us know what other kinds of videos and types of content you would want to see on our channel. Hit us up in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.